Good morning, everyone. This is the news for Monday, July 14th. Authorities say 2 people have died after a series of shootings in Lexington, Kentucky. The incident began shortly before noon on Sunday when the suspect shot a trooper near the Bluegrass Airport, carjacked a vehicle, and fled the scene. The situation ended in a standoff at Richmond Road Baptist Church, where the gunman opened fire, killing 2 women and injuring 2 others. State troopers and Lexington police shot and killed the suspect, who is now dead. The state trooper and the 2 men who were wounded at the church are being treated at an area hospital. The search for victims continues in central Texas as residents work to dig their way out of the catastrophic wreckage left behind from deadly flash floods that tore through the region over 1 week ago. Some of those recovery efforts were paused yesterday due to heavy rain in the area. News Nation's Jorge Ventura reports.
Today is day 11 of those search operations, and for the crews here, they did receive some unfortunate news. Around 8 in the morning is when we started to see the heavy rainfall here, between 2 to 4 inches of rain per hour. That's where we had the flash flood warning, and those search operations were suspended. But some good news for these crews right now. As you can see, we have no rain, so those crews are back out there working. And it's not just first responder and service members. There's thousands of volunteers on the ground, and right now we're still at this memorial, Alex, where more and more people across the country are coming here and paying their respects to the victims.
More than 160 people remain missing after those July 4th floods. The White House is defending President Trump's newly unveiled tariffs on the European Union and Mexico. Appearing on ABC's This Week, National Economic Council Director Kevin Hassett said these tariffs are putting the nation's interests first.
The message we're all trying to get across is this is about America getting itself ready for the golden age by getting our house in order, by getting our tariff and trade policy and tax policy exactly where it needs to be for a golden age.
Trump unveiled a plan to place a 30% blanket tariff rate on each region starting August 1st in a weekend post on Truth Social. The move follows last week's announcement. The president plans to impose a 35% tariff on Canada for what he called its failure to cooperate on key issues, including reducing the flow of fentanyl into the United States. And federal health officials say this summer is one of the worst tick seasons. The CDC's tick bite data tracker says emergency room visits related to tick bites have jumped, reaching their highest point in 5 years nationally. The CDC reported that by July 6th, the number of emergency room visits for tick bites had already exceeded nearly 10 years of records for the month. Young children and people over the age of 70 made up most of those ER visits. I'm Matthew Handley.